Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Not gonna lie, I kind of love the attention.
Everyone loves to read about your life.
What's up, Chewy?
My mom warned me about friends like you.
A bit overwhelming.
Hey, I'm here for the ride.
Reality.
My man, back in the booth. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Another
Come on
week,
now.
another amazing guest.
Come on now, absolutely. But how's the week been?
It's been alright, you know. It's back at work, trying to keep warm.
Trying to keep warm, huh?
Do you know when it's like so cold, like your lips start cracking and like you keep like you get nose starts running and you keep wiping it.
I think they call that COVID. Oh, okay, so I take work's been shit.
Work's been tough. Work's been tough.
If you're asking about my week been good too, Al.
I didn't ask about that.
Oh, okay, anyway.
No.
Yo, we actually have a pretty good guest today, man. We've got Duncan from MAFS. Unfortunately, Ev couldn't make it, but hey, listen, man, I'm actually excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited to jump on in. And before we start, I'd like to say that we're recording on Gadigal land. So let's jump on in.
Let's get the fire up. All right, here we go, baby. Listen, hey, allow me to welcome my boy, my buddy, Duncan.
Donkey.
What's up, baby?
Thanks for having me on.
Oh my God, man.
Thanks for
Can't wait to
coming,
chat.
man.
We've been hunting you down for a minute now, boy. You've been busy in love.
I've been busy. Coming off the show, there's always plenty of things to happen for every contestant, and then starting a new relationship off the back of the show as well.
Yeah.
Just supercharges everything, right?
Hey.
So it's been
Yeah,
a lot.
because like come off MAFS, obviously that's huge.
Yeah.
And then coming off MAFS and then jumping into a relationship
Yeah.
afterwards with Evelyn, another MAFS contestant. That's like even massive news, you know?
Yeah, it was
Channel
full
9's
on.
been posting all about it and it's been crazy.
Makes you at the start. I think it's a bit scary actually because you sort of have to have those discussions early on and be like, oh, is this something like we're just going to have a bit of fun, or is this something a bit more serious?
Serious, yeah,
Otherwise,
for real.
like I wouldn't want to go down that path because of all the things that would happen. You know,
Absolutely.
If you break up or if things don't go right or someone does something wrong, then it's like it's all in the public eye.
Now, before Ev, bar, like with your first partner, like, you know, obviously it wasn't really the ideal little situation.
Unless a baby cakes.
Yeah, listen, baby cakes. For you, like, did that kind of do something to your, I guess, you know, ego and pride or whatever that is? You know what I'm saying? Like, given that didn't work out as much as you wanted to, because I could see you were putting a lot of effort into that relationship.
Yeah, good question. I think it probably affected me more than I realised. And then, like, when you look back on the show and you get to like see how you were affected, it sort of transports you back into that time. And then I was like, holy crap, like there were some really hard moments on there.
Absolutely, man.
I thought I had a really good idea of what I wanted in a relationship. And it's not like I had this dramatic change of things that I wanted, but I just think there are little pieces that you pick up from MAFS where you're like, no, there's these other pieces here and there that I need from a partner.
Absolutely, man. I would actually describe your journey as not rejection, redirection. Or better yet, I was thinking about this one right here. Right package, just delivered at the wrong address.
Whoa.
You like that one? Do you like that one?
Whoa.
That was good.
He's the whole
Absolutely.
package.
I was actually thinking about it before. I was like, how would I
did
actually
you come up with that
describe
shit?
his? I don't know, bro. I just look to the higher power, and then you know what I mean. I just receive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, look, right, and you know, there's lots of, I guess, people commenting about that relationship, and I think a lot of people had some strong views on it. I've seen that I don't follow, you know, everything that the media puts out there, or even what sort of Alyssa says, but I know that she said some nice things about me at certain times, and said that I just think that we weren't the right people for each other. So I don't have anything bad to say about Alyssa at all. I think she's great person.
What about
just
like,
not right?
On the street, do people come up to you and they still think you're with Alyssa and ask about it? Because I still get that.
Do you?
Like, Sam, like, are you guys still together? I'm like, right, that was like 2 years ago. Like,
We get some people coming up to me and Evelyn and being like, and know everything that me and Ev have done over the last month. They must follow both of us and maybe some of our friends' pages. And then other people, even on the weekend, were like, oh, are you two together? And then they're like, no way, I can't believe this. You guys weren't even matched on the show. How did this happen? And then like, I'm just trying to eat my curry. But it's been good. It's been all positive, actually. It's been unreal getting to interact with people that come up to me and Ev.
No, just man to man right now, my man. Let's talk about this right here. So you were the listener, right? But you had eyes for Ev when you were with Melissa, or did that kind of, you know, occur like as the show went on afterwards? You know?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does, definitely. So when you're on the show, and now you'll know, you are so consumed in what you're trying to do in your own relationship, and you're trying to get through the tasks and everything that the experts are putting into you and your relationship, that like that's literally all I was focused on. And I had at some points really good relationship, and then there was other times where it got a bit rocky, and then at the end you got to make a decision. But people ask us about like when did I start seeing Ev, or when did that sort of kick off? We had no interaction up until like when her viewing party was on. That's when the first time we hung out after the show, right? And that was in February this year, and then Mardi Gras was the first night that we actually like had a bit of a dance and maybe a kiss, and and the show finishes in October, November. So it's months and months and months after that happened. She was traveling as well. There was just, I didn't know there was anything there. Just hanging out as mates. And then the
vibe was undeniable.
Yeah, went to Mardi Gras, and I was in, white short shorts and a pink singlet. I had glitter on my face, pink glasses on. When I met Ev, her girlfriends weren't sure which team I played for because of what I was wearing.
Yeah, for real.
My sister's gay, and I went into Mardi Gras with her to watch the parade. And then Ev was wearing a pretty famous Daily Mail photo of her in lingerie because she was at a lingerie Mardi Gras party. So our outfits for the night were top notch.
Wow, what a time. And so going back to MAFS, if you're in your room in MAFS and Evelyn walked in and goes, I want to kiss you, would you kiss her?
Definitely not.
Oh, really?
Damn, boy.
What if she was wearing lingerie?
No. I guess she was wearing lingerie. Who knows what she was wearing? So.
Just the devil wearing Prada kiss.
No, he's a little man.
I was like, you really trying to test his morals, huh? I'm trying to test his ass too. I was like, would you do it?
No, that's not. Look, if you don't like someone and you're in a relationship, then you break up with them.
I remember when I was
no point in going off with someone else.
I remember when I was on MAFS, we thought our season was going to be like really boring at the beginning, and I remember me, Brent, Tamara, and Sam, we all went to the park and we're like, we should do a couple swap. Like, we should do a couple swap and make things spicy. And then we're going to do it. And then no one wanted to be the first one to, like, do it. You know what I mean? To make the move.
You just wanted Ali to get a pay raise, huh?
I was all in for it. I was like, yes. Like, let's do it.
But that's one way, but just to get on the press kiss.
Yeah. I was like, I want to be like, I feel like I wasn't part of the action. So I want to, spice things up a little bit.
Nah, listen, you're definitely part of the action in my eyes.
Yeah.
But talking about the action, though, G, like, now... Like, to me, like, I see you as like an extroverted introvert, if that makes sense. Like, you're like a little bit of both, But how do you then deal with the press, especially like post-show? Like, how have you, dealt with press? Because I know for me, like, I'm extrovert, you know what I mean? But I do like downtime, but, I was handling okay on the outside, so...
Yeah, look, it doesn't actually affect me much at all. It would... Ev's got social batteries that get drained if she's been out for too long. Once to go home. I could sit there and chat to anyone all day, every day.
Damn, that's dope.
Doesn't really affect
I love
me.
that.
So,
that's what's up.
She's probably more an extrovert than I am.
Serious?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to, put it behind you and say, honey, I'm doing all the talking.
Yeah. There's definitely times where if people see like her grab my arm, that just means like she wants me to have more of a chat.
Damn.
Have you had any like weird fan interactions?
Oh, yeah. There's been a few. I'm just trying to think of which ones I can talk about.
Only weird fan request or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, look, everyone gets like feet requests, obviously. Even guys. I thought that was more.
Wait, they're asking to see your feet?
Yeah, I kept my socks on though. I actually put up my story the other day.
Oh, you put your feet up on your story
with my socks on, and Ev's dogs in the foreground. I thought I'd give the people a bit of
give them what they want. Give the fans what they want, of course.
I've never heard of this before, bro. Women asking about men's feet. Because I like feet.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like, probably everybody that listens to the show probably knows that I like feet like that. But I'll never ask you to see your feet.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know you're safe here.
What do you like about the foot? Is it that each toe tapers down from one down to the next?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like it's like a down.
To the
toe.
That's
I like it because that's like symmetry right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the symmetry is very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
But my foot's kind of like my hand, like here. You know what I'm saying? Like where like my middle toe is kind of a little bit bigger.
A little bit longer than your big
Yeah,
toe.
so it's not really as sexy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so long as they've got that, symmetrical look and white toenails. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like feet?
Look, well manicured feet. Yeah. So I went to the beauticians with Evelyn on the weekend. She got her nails done. So got to get toes and hands.
Yeah.
So
Any preferred color?
she's rocking white on her hands up top and sort of a pinkish beige downstairs.
Nice.
I got to
That's a
say
good one.
downstairs. That sounded bad.
Sorry, I won't talk about feet ever again. I know, Al, you wanted me to cut that off, okay? I was just saying, me and him had, a pretty cool interaction.
Yeah. Have you sucked her toes yet?
Good question, Al. How do you do this, bro? That's perfect. Good answer.
I'm not
Good
talking
question.
about anything in the bedroom with me and Evelyn.
It's not even a bedroom question, bro. Like, do you suck toes or not?
Ouch, bro.
Yeah, okay, anyway, all right. I can see you don't want to. Anyway, next question. Duncan is he's our guest, bro. We'll talk about this off the screen, bro.
Reality.
So were you scouted, bro, for MAFS, or, did you have to apply?
No, so my sister's friend works for Nine and then said, do you want to go on the show? Single at time, obviously. And then I went to apply, put in about half the application, then I stopped because of something that was going on with my work with someone who I work with had a family incident and they couldn't work, so I was sort of doing their job. So I then told MAFS I couldn't go on the show just because of timing and work, and so then worked with the producers, and that's why I was the last wedding of the first batch.
Okay.
So they moved the weddings around so I could be the last one to go on the show.
sweet, man.
So I started talking to the producers, and then they sort of...
So they really wanted you on.
Yeah, they wore me down over time, but I'm happy I did it.
Man, that's beautiful, man. But like before that, were you, have you ever been in like a long-term relationship?
Yeah, been in a 5-year relationship.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Did they,
like I told the experts, and I've said it to other people as well, I'm not going to sit here and bullshit people and say like I didn't I didn't find love before.
Yeah.
I like that, and I'm like, that's just crap when people go on and say like the false pretenses of like why they went on the show. I had found, I had some great relationships before, but they didn't work out for different reasons, and there wasn't one reason across all of them. There were different reasons on different times, and so spoke to John, the expert, before I went on the show, and I felt like he just got me. He said a couple of things to me that really resonated, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it.
Wow.
Can you share some of those things for future?
Yeah, so he thought that I wore a lot of hats in a relationship. So I guess to put more context into it, he thinks that I might be the boyfriend previously for some people, but I might also be best friend and I don't know, financial advisor and emotional person to lean on, and I don't know, shopping buddy. And so like what he was trying to say to me was that he thought that I guess wore too many hats in a relationship.
You're trying to do too much.
And he said that you probably need to be with someone who is like quite an independent, strong woman.
Yeah.
But then you both come back together to complement each other. Like when I think about words like that, I'm like, that's literally Evelyn, right? Like she's a pretty strong, woman who's got her own ideas and go do her own things, and then we sort of come back together to complement each other.
So you two are like so genetically blessed. You know what I mean? Like you are.
I think she's a little bit more genetically blessed than me, but
like you two are like easily like the best looking, groom and bride to go on MAFS history. So like why? So do you ever get that a lot? People going like, how are they struggling to find love?
Yeah, look, some people have come up and said that, and that's why before, when I was saying I'm not going to bullshit and say that I hadn't been like in some great relationships before, like definitely happened. You don't stay with someone for 4 or 5 years unless it was really good at certain points. It just for different reasons, some of them didn't work out. So spoke to the expert, thought he had some different ways of looking at things. I thought I'd learn a lot as well, right? And so that's why when I can't talk for Ev about her history, that's for her to talk about. But that's why I went on the show, and it wasn't, I'm not going to say to everyone that it wasn't because I hadn't had some, great relationships in the past.
And you say something about history, bro. I like that. You keep hinting me at some amazing questions I got for you. I heard something about The Bachelor, bro. Did The Bachelor reach out to you at all, or did you try and, apply for that?
The Bachelor has reached out previously, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever thought about it?
Well, I won't anymore.
So if Evelyn wasn't in the picture, would you be the next Bachelor?
If Evelyn wasn't, I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, come on, that's not a trick question. But we're not going to force you.
To Don't know. Like,
Damn.
look, so I, years ago, I went to, I was talking, to the producers of The Bachelor. We'd gone down a little bit into the, the series of interviews. And then I met someone and I said, look, if I'm going to be the real deal, then that means that if I've met someone and I think it could be a really good relationship, then I've got to say, I'm sorry, I'm out.
Wow. Yeah.
Otherwise, so that's what happened. So I told them, no, I wasn't going on it.
Serious.
Wow.
So it wasn't just for the fame, bro. You're actually going for love.
Well, I mean, that should prove it, right? Otherwise, I would have just gone on it.
Yeah,
right? I'm not
that's
saying
true.
I would have got there, but I would have continued the thing. I'm the one that stopped that interview process.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I would have dumped them.
Yeah, boy, you wouldn't care. You just go, fuck it, man. Baby.
Yeah, you'd have been in big trouble. More trouble than you already get yourself in now.
I would have just started like a carpentry business, like 50% done, and just said, hey, look, I'm just going to go on The Bachelor just to get my, just get my bread. Fame and bread. I told you I was thinking about applying, right? Anyway, we told him,
Next season, yeah. You should.
my mom says no. She said,
No?
that's it. She
Really?
says, you need to find someone off screen. I'm
Yeah,
sick and tired
funny.
of seeing you getting friend zone on TV.
It's funny you should say that. That's exactly what my mum said.
No,
so
no
my mum
way.
and dad said, absolutely not. And then I was like, you can't really tell me what to do. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, and then you start thinking about it.
They weren't on the show. So if you look back on my journey, there's my middle sister, my older sister's not there, and neither are my parents. Once they saw how I was shown on the show, my mum was very proud and happy that I went on the show.
Okay.
But I think they just respectfully wanted to keep
Keep
their
their distance, yeah.
Just in case.
Oh, man, yeah, sounds like African parents to me.
Yeah.
Or Asian parents.
Yeah.
But, like, so do you think, like, the experts would have, or like, should have put you and Evelyn together in the first place?
We've been asked that a couple of times. Evelyn's answer, and I probably have to agree with this, is it'd probably be pretty boring TV to just be two people being loved up.
Just lovey-dovey. Yeah, okay.
And not fighting. We don't,
You would've
we
been
don't,
like Tiny
we don't
Molly.
really have fights or
Serious?
arguments, and we spend a lot of time together.
No
Yeah.
fights? Like, no,
And we've both got pretty strong personalities, so...
like, no
although
intense
she
fellowship?
She does say I'm a marshmallow, so maybe I'm a bit soft on her. I don't know.
Damn.
Maybe I need to...
Arc up.
Yeah. There's not an arc up about.
Maybe treat a man to
cruisy,
keep it
it's easy.
keen.
What did you say, Al?
Treat a man to keep it keen.
Is that what you do?
I was going to say, I'm calling Hope after this.
She cracks the whip, man. She treats me mean, and I'm really keen.
Oh, shit. The man's
Role
like, baby,
reversal.
whatever you need. Are y'all living together yet? Or y'all thinking about it?
Yeah, look,
I must
definitely
know
think
Harmon's.
about that in the future. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I live in Manly. Ev lives in the city. Actually, I think she's in a state. I'll pick her up tonight after this and go to mine. But normally Monday to during the week stay at hers.
Okay.
I'm a 10-minute walk from her house to my work, so it makes it super easy. And then when you want the relaxing sort of beaches lifestyle on the weekend,
And then we'll
back
come to
there on the
yours.
weekend.
Wow.
Just means I've got the dogs always because they come as a package deal with her, right? So, and they love to leave little presents on my carpet in the morning when I wake up.
man.
Yeah, so we're still training them on to love my place so that they don't decide to leave.
Ain't no training them, bro. They're just telling you. They're just giving you a message.
That's what-
Listen, buddy.
That's exactly what her
This
dash
our
hound's
girl.
doing. Yeah, he's like, you leave my girl out of here.
So keep shitting on your ting, bro.
Yeah.
Keep shitting on your porch.
So what was it like going back to work and all the people at work? What they think?
Look, I took a fair bit of time off work, which impacted the business. My job's to bring in revenue for a cybersecurity company, and so there was an impact to that revenue. So that affects a bunch of people in the company, and there's a sort of structure under me that, that revenue affects a lot of people. So that was not lost on me, right? That's something that I had to, I guess, wear on the chin, but they were welcome me back with open arms. They were all really. It was actually weird hearing like the celeb was in my company say like they'd watch the show and they loved it. And I was a gentleman, and you're just
That's
like
so
you are at
sweet.
work, and we love you and all
that
this.
makes you
So
feel so good.
that was good. And then I won't say which customers, but some of my customers are companies with like more than 45,000 employees, and I went to their offices to present to their board, and they were literally before we like, this is a pretty serious meeting, right? Like where you prep weeks for it, you you role play it, you do it, and then I get in there like, you're that guy from MAFS, aren't you?
Yo.
Like,
Yeah, makes no
So
sense.
just
Oh, no, that's
around
me.
the whole meeting. I'm just like sitting there with a bunch of board members discussing Married at First
And
Sight.
they're just amazed by you. Like,
So it was awesome. It's been good for work.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's one way to just win them over. Hey, yeah.
I don't know how MAFS and cybersecurity sort of go hand in hand.
Hey,
but
bro, just make it work for you in your favor, man. After every board meeting, you go to, hey, look, I'm going to be doing a little Q&A panel after this. So, hey, revenue
Exactly.
up. Tell me a little bit now, like about like the Instagram side of it, man. Like, are you getting in that like as a side hustle as well too?
Yeah,
are the
look,
deals coming in?
Yeah, there's been a bunch of different things that have come my way, and also some couple stuff with me and Ev.
Okay.
I haven't done too much. I've just sort of given people a bit of a snippet into my life after the show. Probably lean into a bit more of it pretty shortly. Obviously, Ev's world is doing a lot of that type of stuff. She's got a lot of ideas. So, yeah, I haven't... There's been a bunch of things that have come my way, some longer term stuff that I'm working on, and that's what I've been sort of focused on around like partnerships and Instagram type stuff. But I just wanted to like show like the real side of me as well.
Absolutely, bro.
Right?
Absolutely.
So I think like people probably got to see a lot of my morals and like how I think about things, but I'm probably a bit more of a goose than like the way I was shown on MAFS, and so we might see a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
have you thought about doing modeling? Or have you done that before?
Definitely not. I've broken this nose twice. Evelyn always says your nose isn't straight. You know that. I'm like,
Thanks, man. No, but still though, you do have the look, bro. You look like Superman. You know, when I first so what's that guy's name? Like the guy that
Clark Kent?
No, that other guy. DC though. DC Superman. Anyway,
I don't know.
you just have this look, boy. I'm telling you, you need to utilize this right now. Okay? We're getting older, and all that. You got the beautiful smile, even with a cracked nose, bro. I'm pretty sure there's room for you in the model industry, kids.
Yeah, sure, you've been scouting as a model, even as a teenager or anything?
no,
Serious?
Really?
Damn.
no, never done any of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Ev's got all the connections, right? But she's got that's her world, so we'll let her live in that world.
Yeah. Are you excited to go to Logies? Because I heard MAFS got nominated.
MAFS did get nominated. Yeah,
Come on.
Had the Logie nominations this morning, which was pretty cool. Got to see Lee Sales, who's the host of the 7:30 Report. Love that woman.
That's beautiful.
She's taken down many politicians in her time. Julia Morris, the head of, the host of I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah,
Had a
yeah,
good
no.
chat to her. Sonia Kruger was there.
That's dope.
Wait, Julia Morris, wasn't she the Prime Minister?
No, that was Julia Gillard.
Julia Gillard, yeah.
Julia Gillard.
Yeah.
But look, go Julia.
Both Juleses.
Same thing, yeah.
Wait, was Dr. Chris there?
No, he wasn't.
man.
He's a
He's
big, tall
handsome.
man, so I wouldn't
Boy.
have missed him.
Man, he's a handsome boy, man.
Hamish
Dr.
was
Chris?
there. He's got nominated.
Do you fanboy over anyone in like Australian like celebrity world?
No, Chris Hemsworth, I would. I saw him in Byron when I was last time I was up there, and he's walking down the street.
sick.
He looks like a superhero in real life. He's about 6'4". He's jacked. He's a big boy.
God damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see right there?
You
What
just
about
look at
Sexy
him and
Boys?
think, yeah, he's a superhero.
He's a superhero in real life.
Reality.
My boy, listen, we've got a game that we play that's called That's Dicey, but this was That's Dicey Love Edition. Okay.
Okay.
So, and we usually say that, once you enter, you can't really leave. So, yeah, buckle up.
I'm ready.
Start rolling. God damn, Duncan, you ain't never rolled dice
4 and a
before.
1. We've got 5.
5. All right. What was your first official date with Evelyn?
First official date was taking. I've got my boat license, and so my mate owns a boat company, which gives me access to lots of brand new boats. So we couldn't. I know I'm not trying to flex, because they're not my boats, so it wouldn't be a flex. And we couldn't be seen by anyone either. So and she loves the seafood, so when I got a bunch of different seafood sorted, had them on the boat, went and picked her up, picked up her dogs too, got them down in the marina, and then took her around to like a pretty secluded spot that I know.
Wow.
dope.
And
That's
so
sexy.
you guys, that would have been perfect because obviously no one's going to ever see you guys together because you're on a boat in the middle of the harbour.
We
right
were,
now.
yeah, exactly, except then I took her around the other side just to show her a bit of a different landscape, and then I pulled up on the boat next to us about 20 metres away was Harry Styles.
What?
Yeah, so he was sitting on his
Rewind
boat.
that.
It was like 20 metres from our boat, and he was sitting in the back of it was actually a smaller boat than we were on, which was super weird, but he had probably 10 people on board, and he just sat up the back like really uninterested with everyone else.
Wow.
Damn.
So
That was sick.
Interesting
egg.
Saw
Yo,
Harry
what a story.
Styles.
It's a story right there.
That's a cool first date.
No way. Actually sounds like a bachelor
He's like,
date
hey, I
to
brought Harry Styles.
don't look at me, look at you.
me. To an addition to our date. Let's go. Keep rolling.
Next roll.
Please.
6.
All right. Tricky question. Who pays for dinner?
Me.
Ooh, every time?
If we go out, I like to take charge and organise dinners and organise our nights out.
Wow.
I enjoy doing that. And Ev would definitely be attracted to a man that does that. If we are at home, and we do spend a lot of time at home, then Ev cooks all those meals and she buys all the food for those meals too.
Is ever good?
So a very, very good cook. Wow. Like, to give you an example, to be like, what do you want to eat tonight? And I said, I don't know. And she said, like, pick a region of the world.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, like,
Hope better be listening.
I know. A baked fish, a Greek baked fish with like herbs and lemons and stuff inside that. The next one was a Spanish paella. Then we did, I wanted a barbecue chicken on a Sunday, like a roast barbecue. So we did that. Last night she did like a carbonara because I wanted like a big pasta dish on a Sunday. It was a bit cold. So Italian. And then literally like come up with a region of the world and something I want, and she'll cook it, and she hasn't cooked it before. So she'll try and cook it for the first time.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
So do
I actually don't want to talk her up too much because every man's going to fall more in love with her.
Yeah.
Because
You
she
know why?
looks the way she looks.
I wanna
She's a
come over
lovely
for
lady,
dinner.
and she can cook like there's no
This
tomorrow.
is, well, I want to put this next to the list of things that I am looking forward to in meeting my mate. Yeah, the next person that I meet, man, if I just can't say South Africa and she can't cook South Africa, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
But that is a skill and a half, bro, right there.
Give me
That's
something
amazing.
hard. Think about like some good hard dishes.
Let's do
Send
South
it through
Africa.
to me, and then like we're gonna get her on the spot.
South
and get her
Africa.
to do, yeah.
South Africa, please.
North Korean fried chicken.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. That I could do that in my backyard, kids. Oh, damn. That's I'm in awe right now, bro.
That's cool, man.
Meanwhile, I gotta go home
Very good cook.
and think about that shit myself. I'm like, God damn, I gotta go.
The hard part for me is trying to come up with a new cuisine from a new part of the world each
serious?
time. Yeah.
Man, must be nice,
All
bro.
right.
Well,
Next roll.
It is.
I wanna
That's why
come
we
back
don't
to
go
this.
out much anymore.
hey, listen, I want to come back to you after this.
Where did the other one just go? I'm rocking with one diet at
That's
the moment.
right.
Ah, beautiful.
2.
Beautiful.
Two. What is the last lovey-dovey text Evelyn sent you?
Ooh, okay.
Yes, the phone is out.
Oh, you got the phone out?
He's having a scroll.
The last message or just the last lovey-dove one?
Last lovey-dove.
Don't be scared. Say that one. Say that one.
She asked me what shoe size I am.
Oh, it's freaky as fuck.
Feet earlier. Maybe she's into the feet. instead
Yeah,
of
that's
him.
freaky as a motherfucker.
I think she's getting me a pair of shoes.
That's okay. That's as freaky as it gets, boy.
Yeah, damn. All
right, next one.
Next roll.
1.
Have you both ever had to go in disguise to avoid being papped or to avoid fans taking pics?
Not me, but if Ev doesn't mind putting a hat on and
Seems like he's
going incognito with a big jacket on when we leave her apartment, which is like in the heart of the city. So it's you walk downstairs and someone will stop us straight away, especially if you're getting like a coffee when you're hungover at 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning, you know.
Yeah, something worse.
Problem is she bloody looks good at that time anyway, so it's like
Aww.
I'm taking notes, boy.
He's so
taking
man,
those
so
kids.
gentleman, eh?
Here we go. Time for 2 more.
3. Have I done 3?
3.
Here we go. 3.
What is Evelyn called in your phone?
Munchkin.
Oh, wow. Munchkin.
Hey, What was the thought process in selecting this?
And it's like Munchkin.
Oh, that
It
is
goes
so
like along the
cute.
street.
And do you know how sometimes like you're wearing like your AirPods, like it says so and so is calling. What is it? Munchkin is calling.
And what have you called in her phone?
I actually don't know.
Donkey.
I never look at, not that it's a thing, but I just don't look at her screen ever.
Did you make that up or did she?
The Munchkin?
Yeah.
No, when Channel 9, when we were coming out as a couple, Channel 9 got us to go and do a honesty box in the Channel 9 studios. And then part of that, they filmed us sort of like coming in to do that piece. And so they wanted me to walk over and give her a kiss while she was getting her hair and makeup done. And so just to sort of break things up, I walked over and I was like, Munchkin! And then she was like laughing. And so that just sort of stopped from there.
Oh,
So sweet.
interesting. I was like, oh, damn. I've got a feeling you'll be the one that's actually getting all these cute names out. But-
Yeah, there's plenty of names going on.
I don't want to hear about the rest of that.
Did you have to tell Channel 9 you were together?
How'd
How'd you do that?
We got asked actually by Channel 9 if we did, if we were, and they just said, look, why don't we help you just sort of manage that and let it come out in the right way so that you can tell the story the factual way in the way that it happened. So we were like, yeah, awesome, if you guys want to
It
help.
seemed like they loved it because
Yeah.
they've been posting all about it non-stop.
Yeah. And look, also, you know, people come off the show and they like bag the edit or they bag 9 or they bag saying, you're like, you know, you still said the things that you said.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
It is what it is. So I've been they gave us, or everyone that went on the show, they gave them the opportunity, right? I don't think
That's it.
people forget that sometimes.
No, always gotta be grateful.
Yeah.
That's it. We always forget.
Easy.
All right, last roll.
8.
Ooh. What did you do with your MAFS wedding ring?
I've still got it somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you going to pawn it?
No.
Oh, okay, just asking for a friend.
What besides you?
I don't
We can
think I've
resize that
kept too
bitch.
much else from MAFS. I don't think there's...
Did you keep your wedding photo?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So did you?
Yeah, I got mine.
You still got
Where
it?
is it?
Yeah. I think it's somewhere in my cupboard. I remember I took my name plaque off the door.
I wish I did that.
And I no, but the thing is, I took it home, and then I got a call from the producer and they said, you got to drop it back. You can't take those.
Serious?
So I had to
What
drive
is it?
back after I've been like eliminated from MAFS and give it back to them. Yeah, it was,
Wow.
It was so embarrassing. I was like, oh, here, guys. Good to see you again.
I'm a thief.
Yeah, I'm a thief, yeah.
Good memories of being on that floor or nightmares?
Yeah, oh, it was good memories. I was living life.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 8, wasn't it, on Sky Suites?
Yeah, 8 or 9.
Yeah,
so
9.
much fun.
Yeah.
I'd come out of the lifts and I don't know how or why, but every second time I'd come out of the lifts, Cam Woods would be standing there in like just a pair of underpants with like a beer in his hand, coaster in the beer, his blonde hair out.
No way.
Saying hello to everyone as he went past. He'd always like meet me half naked, like in the hallway.
Really?
I don't know why. It was just
It was just
always
routine.
see him. You'd see some people, you'd see them every day, and then others you like wouldn't see until like dinner parties.
He would have been living life like in the city, you know, away from like Darwin or wherever he lives.
Yeah, he didn't like it though. He felt like a caged animal, he said.
Of
Yeah, because
course.
he likes...
Because he's such a free animal. He's like
Yeah.
so like, because I watch his socials on his stories. He's always like out in the desert and just like living life, just driving around and like, it'd be crazy just putting him inside.
He's a nature man at heart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, my boy, thank you so much for coming, man. We really appreciate your time.
No, thanks for having me. It was great chatting to you both. Loved it.
Absolutely,
no,
man.
Thanks again.
Well, listen, people, thanks so much for listening. Once again, if you do want to see more people, more exciting people come in, email us at backtoreality@novapodcast.com.au. And we'll spit some more fire next week, right?
See ya.
See ya.